In other news now, in a major embarrassment for the UK, a Trident missile test launched by a British nuclear submarine misfired and crashed into the ocean last month, the second misfire since 2016. Trident is the name of Britain's system of nuclear weapons. It includes submarines, missiles and warheads. The misfire took place on board the HMS Vanguard in January. Now, in the presence of the First Sea Lord, Admiral Sir Ben Key and Defence Secretary Grant Shapps, and according to The Sun, that first reported on the story, the missile armed with dummy warheads was propelled with compressed gas in its launch tubes. But the first stage boosters did not ignite and the weapon crashed into the sea. UK ministers are expected to make a statement about the incident in the House of Commons. UK's Ministry of Defence confirmed the anomaly took place in a drill involving HMS Vanguard. A spokesperson insisted that the nuclear deterrent, the cornerstone of UK's defences, is safe, secure and effective. The UK Navy's forthcoming Dreadnought-class nuclear submarine will equip the Trident as it enters service in the early 2030s. Traditionally, Britain's Royal Navy has been the US Navy's closest partner. The two have fought together against many enemies. Therefore, the weakening of the Royal Navy also erodes Washington's naval power. Experts say today its Navy can barely patrol Britain's own waters. The UK Navy has very few surface ships and submarines. Limited offensive capabilities, budget restrictions and delayed procurement challenges are also issues. There are also issues with speed of maintenance and the retiring support ships without replacement. Some say the Royal Navy could be at an unrecoverable tipping point given its severe loss of skills and institutional knowledge. And for more on this, we earlier spoke to Greg Swenson from London. He is an international affairs expert.
Indication of the lack of credible commitments to keeping the Navy in Tier 1 form. And whereas I don't think the failure of this particular Trident missile, and as you know, it happened previously in Theresa May's administration a few years ago. I don't think that's in itself a big problem. I think, this was just, an unfortunate mishap, but I think it points to the bigger issues, which they'll be addressing in the House of Commons today. And it's not just the Navy, it's also the Army. In 1989, when the Berlin Wall fell, there were 153,000 British soldiers in the Army. Tony Blair brought it down to 110,000. David Cameron, this is both parties, David Cameron brought it to 87,000, and now he's the current foreign minister. And then the plan is to get it down to 82,000, and many expect it's realistically it will be closer to 70,000. So this is not a good moment for both the Navy.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.